Hello and welcome to this video of Montrose, Angus in Scotland, the seafront, the basin and the pilots at work bringing a ship in. That's my advert. And this is taken from over the far side from Montrose. It's Sleepy Hillock Cemetery. That's behind me and to my right. And this is the basin with the water mostly out. And you can see why it's a great attraction for wildlife. That's just the edge of the cemetery on the right there. I hate to say it, but it's a lovely spot to have a cemetery. And you can see there's a little bit of beach there. Not a lot. There's a lot more over in Montrose. There's a lovely view across to the far side from here. And you can see the railway bridges and the church steeple, reputedly the highest in Scotland. I say reputedly because I haven't been up with my tape measure, so I don't know. Ooh, zooming in. There's the railway station. And the new Aldi. Well, I never. And the old Tesco. Still there. Now we move on to Montrose front. You can see it's a nice wavy day, the tide's in, waves smashing up on the rocks, and there's obviously a sandbar out there because it's running very shallow. But away in the distance you can see a ship on the horizon, and it's coming in soon as the pilots have gone out. Well, the pilot boat's gone out. I assume the pilot's getting off and going on there. There's the famous Scurdie Ness Lighthouse. That's at the far end of Ferry Den. It must be the most photographed lighthouse in Scotland. But it's lovely to look over from this side, especially with the tide out, and you've got the beautiful sands there. It's got beautiful beaches. Before the waters rose and come way up, I'm going back 60 odd years, I used to camp down on this beach with my mum and dad when we come over from Glasgow for a holiday. There's the pilot's boat on the way in. What a job. I mean, what the lovely scenery when the weather's half decent. Not so good when it's rubbish. But right, coming across now, right across the Scurdie Ness Lighthouse. It is in private hands, it's not a lighthouse as such. But it makes a lovely house. And you can walk right round there from Ferry Den, and then further round you come to Sandy Braes, Fishtown of Oozen, Bowden, where else? Lunan Bay. If you keep going, you'll come to Arbroath. It's a day's walk, but it's a lovely walk. Here's that ship that was in the distance, making its way into the harbour here at Montrose, with the pilot at the helm. And they too will pass by Scurdie Ness Lighthouse. And that makes a lovely shot, and I might just move from here so I'll have the Minesweeper in the photo. The Minesweeper is a statue. Here he is. And it's to commemorate the Minesweepers during the Second World War who actually watched over the beach. I don't know what they did. Obviously, if they swept for mines, they blew them up. But why the Germans would want to send them this way, I don't know. Don't care. Beyond my remit and above my wage scale. Right, I've just closed in a bit and edited out a bit, so you can see the ship passing in front of the lighthouse. And the Minesweeper sees all, hear all, and says nought. Lovely bloke. You'll see he's also well photographed. He appears in most photographs of the front here. Now that white tower to his right is one of the original signalling towers. I think they used to light a fire on top. Because just in front of the Minesweeper guy, about 200 yards out, there's a thing called Annat Bank, and it's shifting sands all the time, which is why ships coming in over a certain size into Montrose have to have a pilot on board, because they know where the sands are shifting. Clever blokes. There's two of them, and I think there's two because there's two pilot boats in the harbour. And that's about it for here. Just a little quickie to show you that bit of the front at Montrose, and there's the ship, a close-up. And also to show you the view across the basin from Sleepy Hillock to the church. We'll close the video off with a close-up of the ship. Thanks for watching. Please like it and share it if you like the video. And don't forget to subscribe. That's the end. Now.